Hi, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is a collective reading for Pisces. This is your self-reflection reading. If you've never been to a self-reflection reading with me before, the idea behind them is every now and then we've got a little bit of inner healing work to do, and this is simply Spirit's way of giving us a helpful nudge on which path to go or what to do some healing on. Now, this is a collective reading, so not everything will resonate. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find any messages in this for yourself, then please check your other placements and you're likely to find a message in there. If you do like your reading today, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anybody else that needs to hear it. And if you want to hear more from me and you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and then press the notification bell if you want to know when I do post new content. Okay, let's get into your reading. Spirit, can we get some cards, please, for the self-reflection journey for Pisces? I don't want half a deck, just one card or two cards at a time, please. Preferably one. And we're starting off with two, and then we're jumping in with one. I am using the Dark Crystal Tarot deck, so not all of the suits are like a normal tarot suits. And I will be clarifying with my Labyrinth deck. Again, no normal suits there. I have the Dark Crystal deck for my birthday and I really wanted to use it because I think it's absolutely beautiful. And I figured why not have a Tin Henman theme and go with lots of puppets for my self-reflection readings. Can I get one more card, please, Spirit? Thank you. Give me two. Beautiful. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so your overall energy, we have a 9 of Vials. Now that is basically the same as the 9 of Cups, but this is in the reverse. So it's telling me that you're not feeling very happy at the moment. You feel like any kind of wish fulfillment is going to be delayed. You're not very optimistic at the moment with regards to love or happiness either. It's quite sad actually. You're feeling quite down, quite low. And you're just hoping for things to get better. You're hoping that things will start coming your way at some point soon. Now, what you are telling yourself, we have a 2 of Shards in the reverse and we have the Justice card. Now, that 2 of Shards in the reverse it's the 2 of I keep going to say poles because that's what it is in the Labyrinth deck. It's the 2 of Wands. So, very much telling me that you are no longer planning things. You're very much wanting to jump ahead. You're telling yourself that there's no need to plan. There's no need to wait around. And, you're very much being very ego driven with what you want. You're being very confident, even if you are a little bit overconfident with certain things. Now, you do have the Justice card, so a decision has been made in your favour, potentially, and that could be why you're feeling very overconfident. It could be that you are just very overconfident that a decision is going to be made in your favour. Let's get some clarification on this 2 of Shards and the Justice card, please. Yeah, one more card, please, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, so we have a Page of Pots. Now that's telling me very much that there's going to be a little bit of communication, maybe some flirty communication. Somebody is trying to open up their heart, give a bit of a message out. That could be you. We have a Queen of Junk in the reverse. Now that could symbolise either a lack of abundance, or it could symbolise somebody that is not interested in domestic affairs, somebody that doesn't want to help anyone else. Very much not the homebody. The Queen of Junk, when she's in the upright, is the Queen of Pentacles. It's very much somebody that loves their home, very much a homebody, you know, absolutely loves to keep the house tidy, keep it full of pretty things, very nice things, you know, tends to like a lot of luxury. The Queen of Junk in the reverse likes a lot of luxury but doesn't have the money for it. It doesn't necessarily have a happy, not necessarily a happy home, but doesn't have a home filled with luxury things. Potentially is, like I say, not very abundant at all, not into family and home life, not very domesticated. Now that could be a person, that could be a personality trait. Doesn't have to be a female. Gender is fluid in tarot, so queen can be masculine just as much as a king could be feminine. They are literally personality traits, so take them as they resonate and swap them around as you need to. But yeah, so potentially a message coming in either from a Queen of Junk or to a Queen of Junk. Potentially a message of love, some sort of emotional offer. It could just be a friendship that's being struck. Now we also have a Queen of Feathers in the reverse, which is the Queen of Swords. Very much somebody that is prone to manipulation. So this could be you, it could be somebody else. It could very well be that the Queen of Feathers is, she's being deceived, or it could be that you're deceiving yourself about something, and I think it's more that you're deceiving yourself. Because I think with this Two of Shards in the reverse, I think it's very much you're telling yourself that a decision's going to be made in your favour. And I think you're being very, very confident at it. Now, it's something to do with the Page of Pots. Like I say, that's some sort of communication, some sort of offer of love, friendship. It's either somebody offering it to you or you're offering it to somebody else, and you're feeling very confident that it's going to go in your way, but you're being a bit naive about it. You may not have all the information, possibly to do with somebody's finances. Maybe your finances could be an issue, but you're hiding it from yourself. You're deceiving yourself that it's not going to be. Maybe you're not into families, you know, maybe you don't want children and you haven't realised that could be a potential issue as well. But it definitely suggests to me that you are deceiving yourself over something, and it's to do with this Queen of Junk and a decision that you're expecting to be made in your favour. Now, what you are hiding from yourself out of shame or fear, we have the Eight of Vials, and that's in the reverse. So very much you are happy to stay stuck in something that's not satisfactory to you. You've become very complacent, and you're either ashamed of being complacent or you're scared that you're going to feel stuck and be complacent. Let's get clarification on this Eight of Vials, please, Spirit. Okay. So we have the Dancers, which is the Lovers card. So you've got a choice to make, possibly something that you're not very satisfied with or doesn't serve your highest good, because you're sitting in something that doesn't serve your highest good. We have a Judgment in the reverse. Now that's suggesting to me that you're aware of something but you're not acting on it. You're very much aware a decision needs to be made, but you're not making that decision. So down here, you're very confident that you're going to make a decision, but up here, you're scared of that decision and you're not making it. You're potentially fearing the decision, and it's to do a decision about lovers, a decision about people. We have the Demon, which is the devil card. That's in the reverse. So coming out of some sort of toxic behaviours, overcoming bondage, overcoming addictions. That is something that you could be scared of as well. Maybe releasing, maybe you coming out of a codependent relationship, or a relationship that you are that used to, that it could be a toxic relationship that you, weirdly, people can get addicted to the toxic cycles. It could be they can get addicted to the negative behavior that's amplified to them. Is it your trauma bonds and things like that? You could be somebody that's facing one of those. You could be somebody that may have displayed your own toxic behavior in a relationship. It's suggesting that something, you're not acting on something, and it's to do with something that you need to walk away from. Something that's not serving you, something that isn't good for you. But you know that you need to walk away from it. We also have the 9 of Wands in the reverse, or 9 of Poles, I should say, in the reverse. Now that's suggesting to me that you have got a bit of a burden, but you are ready to put it down. Or that you need to put it down, but you're scared of putting it down. You're scared to move forward. You're scared to face whatever demons it is that you are holding on to. And you're afraid of making the wrong decision. Now, whether that is between people, so you kind of, it's like you're stuck. You're keeping yourself stuck in something that's not serving you, that's not benefiting you in any way, because you're scared of the outcome if you move forward from it. So you're keeping yourself in a really unhappy place, in a, not necessarily unhappy, but you're not satisfied. So yeah, you're not happy. That's where this 9 of Wands, 9 of Vials is coming in. You're not in a very happy place at all at the moment. But you know that a decision's going to be made, and that you're feeling that it's going to be made in your favour. So I'm not sure what's going on here, whether it's you that's being manipulated potentially, whether it's you've been doing some manipulating of someone else. Up here it does suggest to me, maybe you were the person that's being manipulated in a relationship, and you're very aware that you need to walk away from them because they're not doing you any good. But you're scared of making that decision. You're scared of doing it. But you need to let your guard down and move forward. Now, what is currently available to help you? We have a King of Shards. Now, whether that's you taking on this personality traits, or whether this is somebody else that is around to help you, I'm not sure. So the King of Shards, again, could be female. The King of Shards is somebody that's very loyal. They are a very good leader. They are very good at what they're doing. They're commanding. They are in control. I want to say they're very passionate, very driven. This could be somebody coming into your energy. This could be somebody that you need to get advice from potentially. This could be you. This could be some, personality traits that you need to embody. So, making those decisions, being that leader, taking control. But I think it's also to do with possibly somebody else, maybe somebody coming in and helping you heal, because we have the Fate card in the reverse, so that's the Death card, to clarify. We also have the Star card. It's an absolutely adorable little teddy bear. And we have the 3 of Feathers, which is the 3 of Swords. Now that's in the reverse. No. Sorry, no, that one's in the upright. So you've been heartbroken about something. So you're holding on really tight to something that needs to end. And it's to do with this, what you're scared of. This Fate card is very much telling me that you are holding on to something. You are not letting it happen. You're not letting an ending come. There's very much an ending that needs to happen so you can transition into something better. And you need to let it happen, but it's slow. So potentially this King of Shards is going to help you bring that to an end. We have the Star card there telling me that you need to keep hope. You need to stay hopeful. You need to have faith. You need to stay optimistic, and you need to be, you know, putting it out there to the universe what it is that you want, manifesting it, wishing on your star kind of energy. Very much doing a bit of healing as well, because that star is very much somebody that's in harmony and is healed or is healing. So yeah, very much you need to release what it is you're really holding on to, and do some healing work. Now we have the Three of Swords, so it may cause a little bit of heartbreak. It could be, maybe this King of Shards is somebody that you need to talk to about heartbreak, about how you break free. It could be a counsellor potentially, maybe a mentor, maybe it's a friend. But it's very much suggesting that you stay optimistic while you're going through your heartbreak as well, okay? And that will be very helpful, and it will help you heal that heartbreak. But definitely needing to end a cycle that you are holding on to very, very tightly that's not serving you, so that you can transition into a new phase. Now what you need to release, we have the Ace of Shards, and that's in the reverse. The Ace of Shards is very much a card of a lack. When it's in the upright, it's something like a new start, new to something passionate. When it's in the reverse, it's a lack of passion. It's a lack of drive, a lack of motivation. It's like you've lost the lust for life. This is telling you to re-find what you're passionate about. Release having a lack of passion. If it's something where, you know, you've been in a relationship and you've lost yourself, this is telling you need to re-find yourself. Find what it is that, you know, find what it is you like, find what it is that makes you tick, find what your drive is, find your passion. Okay, so we have an Ace of Junk, which is the Ace of Pentacles. We have a Two of Pots in the reverse, which is a Two of Cups. And we also have the Fool card in the reverse. So the Ace of Junk is very much you feeling like you've lost some money. Potentially you've lost a job. You feel like you've lost a new start. This is telling you to start worrying about that, because it wasn't meant for you anyway. Okay. You may have had a financial loss, but don't worry about it. It was for your own good. The Fool card is very much telling you to stop hesitating. It's very much telling you to release the overthinking, release hesitation, and move forward. And that Two of Pots is telling you to release an unhappy relationship that you could be in. Now, that doesn't necessarily be a romantic relationship. It could be friends, family. This is literally any sort of relationship that is not serving you, makes you unhappy. Wherever there's disputes, it's releasing the relationship, or just releasing those disputes and moving forward past them. Now what you need to embrace, we have a Four of Gems and a Three of Gems. So the Four of Gems is very much releasing things, potentially spending a bit of money. In this circumstance, I'm going to say that's very much releasing what isn't serving you anymore, releasing things that you're holding on to very tightly, because we know over here with the Death card or the Fate card that you are very much delaying an ending. You're holding on to something. You're not making a decision. This is telling you to embrace that decision, embrace the release. It's absolutely fine. The Three of Gems there is telling me very much that you don't need to work on things. You don't need to work on it. You may feel like you're a little bit unskilled, but don't worry about it. Be single, be independent. You don't have to work on this or on things with anyone at the moment. This is telling me to, this is suggesting that you embrace working on your own, being on your own. Let's get some clarification of that Four of Gems and the Three of Gems. Now, I'm not suggesting ending a relationship when I'm saying being on your own. It could simply be that you need to look at getting a job that could be self-employed. It could be simply that you need to start spending a little bit of time on your own if you don't already. You know, sometimes just having a bath on your own, especially if you've got kids, you know. Let's face it, if you've got kids, how many times do they knock on the door when you're in the bath? Or, you know, but making sure that you get that time on your own where you're not being disturbed, even if it's just half an hour or an hour once a week, you know, getting that time on your own to do what you want to do, having that bit of independence for yourself, finding what it is that you like, because up here you need to release having a lack of passion. So you're finding what you're passionate about, and it's embracing that and taking time to do it. Okay, we also have the Three of Cups, so enjoy celebrating things, maybe going out with your friends, maybe just enjoying a bit of celebration on your own. Well, I say celebration on your own, it's very much a social card, so with others, potentially family, you know, friends, just getting out there and celebrating. Embrace being happy, embrace what is coming out for you. You do have the Two of Poles, which is very much planning your way forward. Potentially, I mean, at least it's not ego driven like this one down here, but very much planning your way forward and embracing that plan to something that's going to be more successful. We do have a Tower, so something is going to come to an end, or something needs to change, but you need to embrace that Tower. Towers aren't bad. Yes, they can sometimes be a little bit devastating. They can be something really big that can shake things up, like an end to a relationship. But it doesn't have to be. It can simply be an end to a thought process, an end to a way of thinking, you know, an outlook that you may be having. Now, to me, this is something where if you're releasing here, you know, a lack of passion and finding things that make you passionate, that's going to cause you a Tower, because you are relearning, rethinking. So the old Tower of having that lack of passion will be coming down, and you'll be building up a new Tower of things that are going to be keeping you enjoying things. Also, releasing things that aren't serving you is going to bring a Tower down, okay? And then you rebuild it with things that you like and you enjoy and what does serve you. It's going to be a challenge. I'm not going to say it's not. It is to the side, so it is a challenge. It is going to be a bit of a challenge, but as long as you socialise with your friends and you make your plan, it's going to be a minimal challenge. And it is a challenge that you will overcome, but it is very much something that you do need to embrace. So embrace the change that's coming your way, embrace changing your thought patterns, and embrace that you are going to have a better future when you do it, because decisions that you've made in the past, things that have happened in the past, when you've gone through this Tower, you know, you rebuild it better, you rebuild it stronger, so you're less likely to repeat the same cycles over and over again. Okay, we're going to get you an Angel of Light card next. See if there's any other messages Spirit would like to convey for you. Get a card for Pisces, please, Spirit. Okay, you get two. Ooh, generosity and creativity. So generosity then. Generosity is a quality of spirit. It is rejoicing in good fortune of others even when you have nothing to celebrate yourself. It is an attitude of mind which means that you are happy to give without expecting in return. Drawing this card invites you to be generous-hearted and indicates that you are ready to aspire to this noble quality. Angel wisdom suggests that you give of yourself freely, openly and lovingly. The rewards for generosity are great, for all that you give from an open heart is returned to you multiplied. Your affirmation, I am generous-hearted. Creativity. The angel suggests that you explore your creative potential now. Creativity is an energy for adventure and change. It may herald a new idea, inspiration, for a book, an artistic vision, or a new project. That's very much finding what you're passionate about, okay? Let your imagination flow. If you do not know how to channel the force, you may feel restless or dispirited. So ask your angel to help you direct your creative energy towards something worthwhile. The angel wisdom reminds you that you are a co-creator with the divine. Use your power with wisdom and joy. Your affirmation: I enjoy my creative powers and I use them for the highest good. I'll be honest, I was like that earlier, feeling really, really agitated and restless because I really wanted to do something and I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I had a bit of a meditation for a while and then I decided to start doing some crochet. I haven't got a clue what I'm making, but I've decided to do some crochet. Right, I hope that has given you some ideas on what to work on, Pisces, for any self-reflection that you need to do. Good luck with your healing. If you did enjoy your message today, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button to pass the message on to anybody else that needs to hear it. Thank you very much for joining me today.